Quran has been memorized, so it must be true. So that would make cat in the hat true as well? Question mark. Okay, so this is a question by Samson94. And he said that, because I mentioned in the video about the Quran was memorized. So he said, okay, so if the Quran is being memorized lead to the conclusion that it is true, so then cat in the hat is true as well. So to that I answered, it was memorized, was cited to illustrate how it was preserved. So the reason why I talk about it is memorized, etc., is about the preservation. It's not about it is true. So I said, so yeah, cat in the hat will be preserved as well if many people memorize it. That no one can alter it without people realize and raise the alarm. Right. So this is purely about preservation. Just like the question about whether the Quran was preserved when Uthman burned the manuscripts, right? So I said here to indicate that the issue of memorization is cited not to show that it is true, to show it is preserved. And yeah, if cat in the head, not in the head, cat in the hat is memorized, then we can say that that is one point that can justify cat in the hat is preserved. And if anyone want to alter it, right, someone come with a new book, say this is cat in the hat, but somehow the story changes or the wording changes, people will realize it, because people memorize it word by word. People will realize and say, hey, wait, are you changing this? And people raise the alarm. Hence, that will be a case for cat in the hat to be preserved. I do agree with that. But then then the next, my point is, something that is perfectly preserved doesn't make it true. Do you agree? Okay, so maybe my bad, I didn't address about being true or not here, right? I just go in a different way, that I'm just saying that memorized is cited just about the preservation, not about true or not. So good for him to ask. So my point is that something that is perfectly preserved doesn't make it true. Do you agree? And then I say, yes, I agree. If a fiction is perfectly preserved, it is still fiction. Which is why I always ask Christians about the reliability of the Bible, meaning the original Bible, the one that is authored, not what comes next, even the one that is authored, because that is the central issue. I'm not sure why Christians always challenge the preservation of Quran. Not sure if they cannot challenge the reliability of the Quran. They try to challenge its preservation. Okay, so his comment about the, okay, that is not shown here, that's missing, because he comment that, oh, okay, I think about the Quran, his claim is the Quran point towards the Bible or something, right? And then, which is why I said, any verse from the Quran that can validate your claim. Are you claiming the Taurat given to Moses and Injil given to Jesus is in that the Quran stated is the Bible that you mentioned of? So he didn't reply that. Yeah, so that's the thing. When we talk about memorization, to be clear, it is about the preservation. When you want to talk about whether it is indeed from God, it's not just because it's not related to memorize, right? It is about the science, etc., the evidence, etc., right? So hopefully you can distinguish between the two. Of course, the Quran have both. It is indeed from God, and it is preserved. The original Injil, the original Taurat is indeed from God. Muslims accept that. The issue is, okay, the Taurat is interesting, but the Injil is clear-cut. The Gospels, the 4 Gospels in the Bible, is clear-cut, not even claiming to be something revealed to Jesus, right? It's not claiming to be Injil revealed from Allah to Jesus. It claimed to be authored by 4 different authors. So from the claim itself, I have to ask, okay, I'm not talking about the current Bible. I'm talking about whatever it is, how different it is, but even that 4 Gospels written by that 4 authors, why should I accept it to be reliable as a source to to know what God teach. Are they prophets? Are they messenger of God? What are their miracles if that is the case, etc. Right? So that's why that's my question, and that should be the question for Quran Christians as well, right? What is the evidence of the Quran being from God? And we can discuss. With that, thank you for watching. See you next time.